Bar week, Grana week, really well, my fellow Transformers fans. It is I, your favourite, I hope, Monkey, for another exciting Transformers review. Before we go any further, I want to go over a few things, a few shout-outs. BubbleJumper82, I just seen your viewer review on Dark of the Moon, Soundwave, Transformers Prime, Soundwave. Oh, yeah, I like that, man. That's really cool. Keep it up, man. Go and see him. I'm going to put these down here. They'll be down here somewhere. Check them out. See if there's anyone you like. So, yeah, he's pretty cool. MITCHSANTONA. Remember the last review I did? I did Transformers Prime Voyager Dreadwing. That was it. About the same time MITCHSANTONA did his. And yes, the head not moving. It seems to be going through them all. So there you go. But shout out to him. Check his videos out. Very cool. Over one of our cousins from across the Atlantic. NCC 63549 or Soundwave. Spoke to him on Monday. Met him at Auto Assembly. Top guy. He's down to earth. Northerner like me. Don't take any crap from no one. And he tells you like it is. No, that's black paint, that, mate. He'll tell you exactly what he thinks. Again, we're going to hop over to the other side of the Atlantic for RAZZITRON. We got to you, man. Spoke to him on Monday. We have a little natter on Skype. A little chin wag. We try and straighten the world up, right the wrongs. Really nice guy. He seems a very, very sweet guy, and I can't wait to meet you, man. Next year, I really hope you're at AA next year. I shall be bringing many treats for you, sir. Especially the cherry coke. I shall bring the cherry coke. So yeah, check out these guys. Different styles and things, but every single one of them does the same thing. They love Transformers like I do, and just check them out. You like it. Also, we've started a podcast. I'll put the link at the bottom where it is. Myself and the Fallen 835 got together and started reviewing on comics. We're starting from the beginning of the IDW with Megatron Origins. Reviewing that. Check it out. See if you like it. That's a long one because we've gone through the whole story of Megatron Origins, that one. We've done another one as well. That should be out at the same time. By the time this is actually posted, it will be up and running. It covers Megatron Origins, and then we've done another podcast on Shockwave. Not Shockwave, I'm talking rubbish. On Blur. Spotlight Blur, which is a nice comic. Check it out if you like it. Tell your friends. Walk up to strangers on the street. Tell them of us, what we do. You never know. So, to our review. Let's cast back. Some of you may be too young, but let's cast back to the 80s. We had New Romance, bad hairdos, shoulder pads. That's when the big cell phone stroke mobile phone came in with the battery pack side, filofaxes. We're talking yuppies here, and one of the yuppies that I'm going to be talking about is Trax. Yes, he is a toy of the 80s in design of the toy and of the character. He is basically a yuppie. Those of you kids that don't know what a yuppie is, watch American Psycho with Christian Bale. He's a yuppie. As well as a psycho, sure, but he's still a yuppie, and so are all the guys around him. Here's my card. I have a boat, yeah? I have a boat, and I have a yacht, and I have a horse. Yeah, should we do lunch? Let's do lunch. I ought to stay in my stunning auto mode. Yeah, let's do lunch. Let's do some lunch. Cause yeah, I've got a yacht. I have a yacht. Would you like to play some polo? You'd want to punch him. Yeah, those are yuppies, okay? And this guy is totally a yuppie. Totally. I keep coming out with that totally thing like I'm a 16-year-old cheerleader. Totally awesome. You know, Stop it, Jim. He is very much. He is very much um, a toy of the 80s. Uh, he's he's a great toy. He looks fantastic. My camera is not brilliant. Okay, it doesn't have the auto zoom, auto focus, or anything like that. I will try and invest next year. One step at a time, though, yeah, kids. But his face in the cartoon and in the comic is just a normal face, nose, mouth, eyes, and all that, but it's red. In this, he has a visor that covers obviously his eyes because it's a visor, and his nose, and then he has like a face mask like Prime to cover his face, so he has no facial features at all here. On his head, it's like a knight's visor resting at the top, like the slide down. I'm sure you've seen it before. If you don't know what I mean, have a look at classics. Generations tracks. The homage there to the helmet, the white helmet, is exactly the same as this. But I will be doing classics, and if anyone asks, I will be doing generations. I keep saying classics, generations tracks soon enough. But yeah, a really nice toy, and the character himself is like you've got a few egos. That's what I love about this. Slow down. Let's slow down and back up. The good thing about G1 in general is the characters. The toys are really cool, but in the comic, later on, and the cartoon, there was very full characters in there that you could point out and stick out instead of being some bland ones. So some of them, and the cool thing is, it wasn't like He-Man or Thundercats where everyone was perfect and everyone's like, no, they weren't like all getting along and all friendly and stuff. Some got arguments with each other. Cliffjumper, for instance, he's he just goes in without thinking, and he kicks ass and takes names. He really does, and he's always aggressive in whatever he does, and to this day he still does that in the IDW comics and in Transformers Prime when he was in. So yeah, there's one, and so there's always faults to them. Warpath had I wouldn't say a Tourette's, maybe a Tourette's. I'm not saying that that's a fault or anything, but it's a quirk in the character that makes that character, which is really cool. Sunstreaker is an ego, and he loves himself, and he likes to look in everything that's got a reflection. Hey, how are you doing? He chats himself up in the reflection. Powerglide, he does his own commercials while he's doing something. Trax is egotistical, but he doesn't look in the mirror because he knows he's good. He doesn't need to check up all the time. He prefers his stunning auto mode than his robot mode. So yeah, he's a cool character, and you can imagine him being really annoying. I have the original G1 comics, and there was one that Simon Furman did. There was a ongoing story that we did for the UK, which was called Earth Force. You might still be able to get it individually, actually. Transformers Earth Force by Simon Furman. Just look it up under Simon Furman. You should be able to find it. But there was one where Grimlock's leader of the Earth Force, and they're based in Canada, and Wheeljack builds this machine that can rebuild from scratch Autobots that deactivated up in the Ark, and their first choice was Trax. Grimlock don't like Trax, so he tries to sabotage the trip, failing miserably. And Trax comes back, but yeah, he's a guy with faults. He doesn't see them, but yeah, he's a guy with faults. As a toy, he has some faults, but that's because he's a G1. I think he's a fantastic toy for a G1. One of the best, if I may say. Some of you may agree, some of you may not. The toy itself is very nice. It's got a little bit of weight to it all through because of the legs. You got it's like a it's like a dark metallic there. That's the metal part. Very nice. I really like it. The stickers. I mean, this is an encore. Obviously, it's not a G1, hence the stickers are really good. I should really go over articulation, really. For what it's worth, the elbow, swing out, and he's got a waist swivel. But that's due to the transformation. But it's still cool. Hey, it's like turning his head. What's that over there? Is that my horse? Is my yacht? Yeah. So, there you go. And with all my G1, I don't mind showing you the transformation because they're easy to do. You simply just take the gun off for a sec. Come on, there we go. Push the fists in. Make sure the arms are straight. The head down. Click. Twist the waist. Push. Very carefully. Push the legs in. Okay, I say carefully because I broke a foot off not long after I bought this a few years back. Glued it back on, but I'm always careful with it now. There's a hole in the back, which is a nice little storage place for your gun. But put the gun under there, and you have his secondary alt mode, which is a flying car. And you can see why he likes his stunning auto mode. Yeah, he's with the missile launchers or whatever they are, and the black light gun. I like that. They see, I do know a little bit of information about weapons. Black light gun, I'm sure it is, or a black smoke gun or something. She shows in the cartoon. But yeah, flying car. And what's cooler than what could be cooler than a cool car than a cool flying car? Really nice. So that's the actual secondary alt mode. But I thought I'd show you now while I'm on the way because it's halfway through the transformation. To finish off the transformation, you just take the gun off, take the whole missile housing thing off, which is on a thing there. Then we swing the arms out, line them up with the wings, like that. Then we just fold the arms in, yeah, and swing them under, tucking them in. And that is his Corvette mode, his car mode. Yeah, I said it. I do know a little bit about cars, just a little bit. It's a Corvette of some kind. It's very nice. It's sweet. Blue, as you can see, because you're not idiots. The only problem with this one is there's no paint apps on the body at all. You know, like the grill, the lights at the back, or anything. There's no paint apps. You could do that. I don't think the repro labels have paint apps on them, but they tend to just copy the original stickers on these. But that sticker there, I think, makes up for it, to be honest. When you've got chrome wheels, because you know I like me chrome wheels, and that flame insignia on there, you're not worried about paint apps, to be honest. It's a sweet car, it's a sweet toy. You can put that on the shelf and it'll look cool. I like my robot forms myself, but you can really see why he likes his stunning auto mode. But yeah, a really nice toy. So that is my review on G1 tracks, not turbo tracks or anything like that. I don't know why he's called turbo tracks, but G1 tracks. This is Monkey saying, take care, be good, and I will see you next week. Bye.